Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Firstly, just before we get into it, we'd just like to apologise to everybody for the delay in the video. Taryn's been pretty sick, so it's been quite difficult to actually film the video, let alone anything else. So yeah, apologies to you guys for that. So what we're going to do is go through part 1 and 2 of our insemination process basically, and go through everything with you guys, so that you can get an idea of what we did. So I'll leave that one to Taryn to explain.
It's all up to me because I had to do all the research. Well, I did all the research because that's what I do. I'm an organizer. Yes, I have been very sick. It's been very difficult in and out of the clinics for fluids, and just this HG is really hard. Constant nausea. The throwing up is terrible. Not fun. I know that there's a lot of ladies out there that do struggle with the same thing, and yeah, we can relate to each other. So yes, we're going to discuss, we're going to do a part 1 and a part 2 of our insemination video. Part 1, we're just going to basically explain what exactly happened with our donor, and go through the tools of what we use and what you guys should get for yourselves too. And part 2 will actually be the process, which we'll film probably in like on the weekend or so. So yeah, so here we go. So with our donor, once we had the contract signed and everything, he would come over, or he came over for the first 2 attempts that we did. So my first go, he came over, we sat, we discussed. It was really awkward.
Actually, it was a little bit.
It was so awkward, like, you know, knowing like what's going to happen and everything.
All of that
like,
small talk beforehand.
Yeah, that small stupid talk that you guys make before. It was, yeah, really awkward. So he arrived, we signed the contract, and he went into the bathroom and did his thing, and we got myself ready.
We just turned the TV on as well and sort of had that going and
Yes.
closed the door. So
He said all he wants is the Wi-Fi password. I think I'm blushing. He just wanted the Wi-Fi password, and he had his earphones, and he did his thing. So what you want to do for your donor is you want to give your donor a cup to go to deposit his goods into. And another important thing is, please don't let your donor use any lotion or any lubricants. He either needs to do it dry. I feel like I'm so blushing. He needs to do it dry, or you need to get him a sperm-friendly lubricant, which I'll show you later what we've been using. So he went, he did his thing, we got me ready, and yeah, that will explain everything. And he gave us the sample, which was awkward. Kat like kind of ran into him in the middle of the hallway, and yeah, they exchanged the goods, and that was how it was.
Sort of like, thank you. All right, I'll see you later then.
Yeah, like that's how it is. And yeah, so that was the first time it happened like that for me, and it happened like that for Kat. Then the second donation that he did within our cycles, he actually got ready at home. You know, he was saying it's, you know, nice in his own privacy and all of that. So he did the what he needed to do, the deed at home, and he actually drove the donation to us. It's like sperm Uber. So he would tell us when he was certain amounts of time away, and we would then get ready and meet him at the door, take the goods, and yeah, do the insemination.
He was probably about half an hour away from us, so yeah, sort of a reasonable amount of time as well.
The sperm can be outside of the body as long as it's kept at body temperature. So he kept the syringe under his armpit and then drove it all the way here, gave it to us, and we would get it straight in. But we'll go more into the whole insemination process and everything at a later stage, but that's the gist of what happened. And you know, it's what makes it a little bit harder with artificial insemination, with fertility clinics being as expensive as they are, that, you know, we kind of left to do this awkward thing, to sit there and be in strange environments with these strange men and having them do this thing. I mean, there's I've heard some horrible stories of some women having to go to motels or have to do it in their car. There's things like that.
We were lucky we could do it at home.
Yeah,
that we actually felt comfortable doing it, or having him come here as well.
Yeah, we were very blessed with our donor, and he didn't expect any money, any travel money, nothing like that. He was just great. So we are lucky. So onto the tools. I'm like sweating from that. Onto the tools.
I'm embarrassed.
Because it's not my forte. Onto the tools of what you need. So the first thing that you guys will need will be a conception-friendly lubricant. This is an example of the one that we are using or have used. So the one here in New Zealand is First Response. If you're from America or other countries, they may have ones called Preseed. Any brand is fine as long as it's conception friendly. And basically what this does is it mimics your cervical mucus. So if you are a woman that doesn't really get wet as much, I mean, you know, this whole situation can be quite stressful as it is, and you may, you know, struggle to get turned on and that sort of thing if you were going to have a little bit of foreplay before. So the idea is that this basically mimics your fluids, and what this fluid does is it actually aids the sperm in traveling through your cervix and up into your uterus to basically the destination, which is the egg. So you want to use this, and the important thing is that when you use this is that you insert it 15 minutes before you insert the sperm. The reason being is that the cold lubricant will kill the sperm, so it needs to be body temperature by the time the sperm enters it, otherwise it kind of defeats the object. So yeah, so this is what you get for yourself and also what you get for your donor. In our next video I will show you exactly how to use this, all the tools that come in the box, all of that. So that will come in part 2 of the insemination video. So this is quite important. We just felt that it was just better safe than sorry to use a lubricant. So yes, very important. The next thing that you guys need is a syringe. Now I'm part of a couple of groups where we give each other opinions and advice on insemination. It's where I got a lot of my information from, as well as Googling, as well as doing it all, and I came up with this sort of process to do insemination. So a lot of people are constantly asking what size syringe is best to get, and the best size to get is a 10 ml. And this syringe is just an ordinary 10 ml syringe. I can show you what it looks like actually.
From any pharmacy.
Yes.
Any pharmacy.
Any pharmacy will have them. So it's just a basic 10 ml syringe, nothing special, just your normal one. And the reason why you want a 10 ml is man's ejaculation can only be maybe 5 ml, for example, but you don't want to have your syringe filled right up to the top. So if there's only 5 ml in, you've got a bit of leeway with your plunger. You don't want to have such a full syringe when you're inseminating. It just makes it uncomfortable. So some women were getting 1 ml syringes, 5 ml syringes. The 10 mls do work the best. So that's the syringe you want to get. And the last thing, which is we felt important, I'll explain why.
Actually,
yeah.
Actually.
Very, very important. I'll explain to you what they do, and you can kind of decide on your own, but this is what we did, and this is how we are both pregnant. You want to get something called a soft disc. Looks like that, the box. I will be showing what these look like. I'll be opening them up in the next video. But basically, essentially what this is it's a little cup that you insert into your vagina after you've done the insemination, and it keeps the sperm close to the cervix. We just felt that there was just another precaution to make sure that the sperm was sitting where it's supposed to be and that it's going to get to its destination at the end of the day. So those are quite important. We definitely felt. So definitely look at those. if you're from New Zealand, they do not do soft discs here. Soft discs are basically menstrual cups at the end of the day, but they are little discs. They're not those deep cups.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're not the plastic ones or the rubber ones that are being sold. They're completely different.
They're a lot shallower, so you want to make sure that you get those. They don't sell them here in New Zealand, but I will put a link down below of where you can get them on Amazon, which will deliver here in New Zealand. Don't use a normal menstrual cup because it is too deep. It defeats the entire object of what you're trying to achieve. So those are basically the 3 things that you need to get. So get those things. I'll put all the links in the description below. Get those, get ready, and the next video, as I said, will be about the insemination. Another video that we're going to be doing quite soon, our gender reveal is coming up.
Oh, yeah, true.
So we're really excited about our gender reveal. So before that, we want to actually do the old wives' tales with you guys and see, you guys can give us a guess of if we're having boys or girls. I am now 17 weeks and 5 days, and Kat is
19 and 3.
19 weeks and 3 days. So we're coming along. Our tummies have grown.
A lot.
We will show you our bumps in the next video. I'm in my pajamas because this is my attire from ever since I've been sick. So yeah, we do look forward to doing that video with you, showing you the gender reveal. There's heaps more to come, but do stay tuned for the insemination video and we will get that through to you. We do hope this helped and made sense to some of you. And yeah, that's...
We also want to shout out to our 2 awesome midwives at Due West and Henderson, Sarah and Geraldine. They've been awesome, so we fully recommend them for anyone who's looking for a midwife in New Zealand, well, Auckland area.
Auckland West.
Been very happy with their care and stuff, and they've been wonderful to us. So we're also actually coming up for our 20-week anatomy scans too, so that'll give us a confirmation of the genders basically.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, we have, so what we've done with the gender reveal is that we've given Kat's brother the gender reveal envelopes that have got the genders written in them. Well, it was very hard for us to not look, but we didn't. So he's organizing the smoke cannons and everything for that. So it is very exciting, but they do need to confirm that the genders are the same, which they'll do at 20 weeks. So we are very, very excited, and we thank everyone for their support that they've given us, and we do hope that you are enjoying our videos, that you're finding them insightful, and that they are helping you guys. We're just trying to normalize this process. There's nothing to be shy about having to go through this, whether you're gay, single, whatever the situation is in a normal relationship, or in a straight relationship, and you're just battling with infertility. We really do hope that we can help people out there. So yeah, so that's all for now, and we hope to see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.